Hello everyone, I am Srishti and I will be presenting the first part of our network security assignment focusing on Nmap port scanning and service detection. Today I will demonstrate how we used Nmap to discover running services, perform version detection and identify potential security vulnerability in our test environment. After my section, my teammate Bhavana will continue with the remaining section. Firstly, security in today's generation relies on significant ways upon proactive scanning, analysis, and vulnerability management. Through this assignment, we have covered different network sector securities like scanning the network with Nmap and analyzing traffic using protocol analyzer. Firstly, talking about my part, our test environment consists of Kali Linux as the scanner and Meta 2 as our target system, both running in VirtualBox with isolated network configuration for safe testing. We begin with comprehensive port scanning using Nmap -ST -SB -P for version detection. Our initial scan revealed several open services including SSH port 22, FTP port 21, HTTP port 80 and many other. But initially port 23 Telnet, 3306 MySQL, 5432 PostgreSQL and 8080 HTTP alt were closed and filtered. To demonstrate Nmap real-time detection capability, we open these four services on our target machine and rescanned, and the result clearly showed all four ports transition from closed to open state with detailed service version information displayed. Now let's talk about OS detection and service analyzer. Next, we perform OS detection using the -O flag and Meta 2 and map successfully identify the system as Linux kernel 2.69 to 2.633, which matches the base system of Meta 2 Ubuntu 8.04. 04. We also tested Windows 8.1 to demonstrate security difference with Windows Firewall enable and map couldn't determine the OS showing too many fingerprint matches this host. After displaying the firewall and map successfully identify it as Windows 8.1, illustrating how proper firewall configuration prevent recognition. This version detection revealed crucial security information. MySQL 5.0 5.1a which is known as CVEs, PostgreSQL version vulnerability to privilege escalation and unencrypted telnet accesses. Now let's talk about vulnerability scanning with Nmap script. Firstly, let's talk about FTP anonymous access detection. On the on the on this finding on this finding, we performed targeted vulnerability scanning. The FTP script confirmed that anonymous FTP login was allowed, meaning anyone could access the FTP server without authentication. We also used the FTP BSTPD backdoor script which detected that the VSFTPT 2.34 service contained a well-known backdoor vulnerability. This demonstrates how NSE script can easily identify the specific security flaws. This finding highlight crucial security in implementation. Outdated services version with known vulnerability, misconfigured anonymous access and unencrypted protocols that require immediate remediation. Our demonstration shows how Nmap efficiency for port enumeration, service detection, OS fingerprinting, and basic vulnerability assessment. This capability provides essential insight for network security monitoring and assessment. The availability to detect service state changes in real time makes Nmap invulnerable for ongoing security operation. Now I will hand over to Bhavana, who will continue with the remaining section starting from Nmap, OS detection and vulnerability scanning. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Bhavana Kafle. This is my demonstration for BN200 Network Security Fundamentals Assignment 2. I'll be showing how I use Nmap to scan ports, detect the operating system, and identify vulnerabilities in a safe test environment. First, here is my Kali Linux virtual machine. Its IP address is 10.0.2.15. When I check the listening services, I can see three runnings: FTP on port 21, SSH on port 22, and Apache HTTP on port 80. These are the targets for my scan. And now I'll run a simple Nmap scan. As you can see, it detects all three services: VS FTPD on 21, OpenSSH on 22, and Apache on 80. This confirms what's running on my host. Now I run Nmap with OS detection enabled. The results show that the target is a Linux system which matches my Kali VM. Finally, I'll run Nmap with NSE vulnerability scripts. The results show that anonymous FTP login is allowed, which is a security risk, and Apache exposes its server status page. These are example of misconfigurations that attackers could use. In summary, I use Nmap to discover open ports, detect the OS, and identify misconfiguration. The recommended fixes include disabling NMS FTP and restricting Apache server status page. This demonstrates how Nmap can be used for security assessment. Thank you.
Importance of protocol analyzers. Protocol analyzers are essential tools for managing, securing, and optimizing enterprises network. They help in incident response by capturing and replaying packet level data to identify indicators of compromise and verify security events. For performance troubleshooting, analyzers detect latency, retransmission, and misconfiguration across layers, ensuring smooth operations. They also support compliance by providing packet captures as audit trails for standard PCI DSS. In capacity planning, analyzers measure throughput and flow distribution to optimize link sizing and QoS policies. They further validate changes such as migration or firewall updates by comparing before and after captures. Additionally, they serve as powerful training tools offering engineers and students real life insights into protocol behavior. Wireshark, being open source and cross platform, offers deep forensic analysis and advanced filtering, while Colasoft Caspa emphasizes quick tries and reporting through dashboards. Together, these tools address both in depth investigation and rapid enterprise monitoring. Thank you.